Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Life is lived by the mind through the body. Body doesn't live life. It is the mind that lives the life. Your ears are not hearing. Through the ears, the mind is hearing. While we are sitting here, if your mind goes somewhere, I keep the car outside, I don't know whether I lock the, it's open, and I am talking here, Brahman, and a Brahma running here and there. So the first principle we all have to learn that stop complaining about anything in life. Complaint is the inability of the mind to deal with itself. Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu, Atmaiva Ripuratmana. We are all fed up, not of others. Suppose I am fed up of this boy. So I will go away. But if I am fed up of myself, jaun to jaun kaha, where will I go? Then our interaction is complaining. Mind is too disturbed. I can't. Complaining is not the solution. So, if we have to work on the mind, we must know how the mind functions, what are the stages through which the mind goes. Now see, that to which we have given importance, that alone becomes the cause of our disturbances. Now, if we have given importance, we have to devalue. How simple it is. But what happens? Whatever I want, that alone should happen, and it will never happen, and you will be frustrated. Therefore, we have to know working of the mind. The first step is we have given importance to something, therefore we get disturbed. Now, second thing is, what is the expression of a disturbed mind? Suppose somebody has some health issue. The health issue is recognized by the symptoms. What are the symptoms? From the symptoms we come to the disease. In the same manner, what are the symptoms of a disturbed mind? Think the symptoms of the disturbed mind is one of them is if there is nobody around, then we keep on talking with ourselves. I don't know. Mind is disturbed. Second symptom is somebody is nearby, bounce on him or her. Because of you, I am disturbed. So the mind is trying to express through words. So mind exists at 4 levels. Now I am talking to you, this is the gross level. In this gross level, we are living in this world. And what is our experience? The world is in our mind and the object is outside. Like this flower. Flower is outside and the word flower is inside. So whenever this experience is that the word and the object of the word, they are separate, we are in a very gross level of existence. And this is the only thing we know. Then in the second stage, both the object and the name of the object or the word indicating the object, both of them are inside. They are not outside. See? Like we are all sitting here and the hostile of this house, sorry, hostess. My English is very poor. Because this is how I survive in this world. When I go to somebody's house, so there is a host and then a hostile, and the children are hostilities, and I am hostage. This is what the life is. So we keep on talking to ourselves. Okay? So many people have come. I have made only this much of dal. Know what to do, what to say. I think I'll add hot water and tell that it is soup. So anyway, they are in soup. So hot water, soup, dal, these are the words and objects are in the mind. This is the second stage. The third stage is it has not yet started manifesting, but it is ready to manifest. And the fourth stage is that it is merged in the divine that we are. So these are the 4 stages mind goes through. First, essentially, mind is divine. It has got a potentiality to express. First expression is within the mind, and the last expression is external. So whenever you are very much disturbed, so instead of complaining, finding out whom to blame, start working on it. See? So the first step you must learn. Thoughts are not problem. But when a flow of thought happens, we get carried away by the flow. So what we have to do? We have to arrest the thought flow formation. See? This is very important and this is the simplest thing as a spiritual practice. Don't allow the thought to be lost in the flow. Now the second step. How the thought creates a flow? Because the thought is incomplete by itself. Whenever there is incompleteness, something is added. So the thought is about anything which is finite. See? Tomorrow I had to catch my flight. What time should I leave from here? I had to pack my bag also. Should I do this thing? Should I check in or should I carry it with me? One after another thought. See? Now, if we want to arrest this thought formation without going to sleep, see what should be done? It is here what you are doing. See? Try this. Keep a mala with you. Whenever you are sitting all by yourself, first step, do not talk to yourself. Give it a try. It is not difficult. But if the pressure is too much, you can't stop it. Then, okay, create thoughts. But those thoughts should be about something which is infinite. And what is infinite? God is infinite. Then we start chanting the Lord's name. So first, as we have done, taken so many supports. Harmonium, tabla, clapping, one lead, one and others follow. So many supports. So sometimes if the singer is good, the mind goes to the singer. If the singer is horrible, then the mind goes to the tabla. And the tabla is dum-dum, then mind goes to the people. See? So many supports are there. Like a child, when starts walking, many supports are there initially. So that is gross thing. And it is necessary. After that is done, now reduce, funnel it. Instead of so many supports, take only one support, and that one support is any Lord's name that you chant. Any name. Your choice. Suppose you start chanting Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. What I am telling you is not from books. I have gone through and therefore I am telling you. I was in Vrindavan many years before and happened to go to one Mahatma. He was Avadut. Avadut means naked. And he was staying somewhere and you can't go there. You have to climb the ladder, not the normal steps. And he was very whimsical kind of thing. So I climbed up there slowly and did namaskar. He asked me, what mantra you chant? I said, nothing. He gave me abuse, which I cannot tell you. It was a very, universal abuse. So, go, get a mala, come back. So I gave him mala. Now you get away, come tomorrow. The next day I went. Then he told me this, which I am telling you. He said, take the mala in your hand. This is very scientific. Do it, then you will understand. We are at 3 levels: body, speech, and mind. Is it not? Mind expresses as speech through body. 3 things. Any doubt? Clear? Now we have to involve all the 3 together. See? When all the 3 are involved together, then only the mind will be trained to remain focused. So what he told me was this: take the mala in your hand, and this is Anamika finger, where you put the ring and get tied down whole life. There is called a rings circus. So here the mala is kept, and then with the thumb you support so it doesn't slip down, and then with the middle finger pull towards yourself and chant the Lord's name very sincerely, simply. And while chanting, these 3 things should synchronize: chanting, speech, movement of the bead, hand, and the mind is in it. So, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, 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 Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Initially, it will not happen. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena ja griyate. By practice, everything is possible. And if you become perfect in this, and you will become, not difficult, do it sincerely. And if your mind is disturbed, you just touch the mala, it will start automatically. Because these three are together always. Like this tripod, all the three legs are together. If I pull one, other two will come. So, this mala is tying down these three factors together. So, the body is with the mala, the speech is, and the mind is. So, out of these three, mind is a problem, mind is running here and there, know what to do. So, take the mala in the hand, and the moment your fingers will touch the mala, your mind will by default start Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. You complete your first mala, it will not be successful. Mind will run here and there. But don't give up. Then again start the second mala. And at least do 3, 4, or 5 malas by force. And slowly, slowly, the mind will become addicted to chanting Lord's name. So whenever you are all by yourself, instead of worrying about, go, 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 or mind is, like a poultry farm. See? We keep on talking to ourselves. What happened? हवा निकल गई. See? And when this is done by the Vaikari Vani, as I showed you, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. But it should be done only in this manner. No other way. Once in how people are genius, I'll tell you. One person told me, Swamiji, our guru gave us mantra, and my friend, he doesn't do the mala, but I do it. I said, very good. So the other person said, Swamiji, when I do the mala, my mind runs here and there, and I can't do it. And Guru Maharaj has told, do 25 malas. And that mantra is also not small. Mantra is Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. One. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. It is not possible, I can't do it. So the person, but Swamiji, I do it 25 mala. How? I take the mala in the hand, like this. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, 25 times. That is not the way. Each bead must be synchronized with the Lord's name. This somehow, neither our parents tell us how to think, nor our teachers tell us how to think. The art of thinking is completely absent. Do we think or do we react? Reaction is default settings. And thinking is the response given in a particular situation. That is the response. Therefore, we say you should be responsible. We don't say you should be reactionary. Responsible. And that response will start happening slowly, steadily, it will happen. Anything which grows fast doesn't have strength. Like the mushrooms, you go in the evening in the lawn, there is nothing. Next morning, you worry, there are mushrooms. And on that mushroom, if a mosquito sits, it collapses down. No strength. But if you take a oak tree, takes years together, but then it is so strong. Similarly, there is no hurry on the spiritual path. When this is called as doing the japa by Vaikhari Vani, and the net result is our speech becomes sanctified and purified by the Lord's name. And when sanctification and purification is complete, then the third stage comes in the Vaikhari Vani, it becomes mature enough. See? And when this Vaikhari Vani becomes mature, then the japa that we were doing, it migrates from the Vaikhari, from the gross speech to the mind speech, what we call technically Madhyama Vani. And then if you are not doing anything, mind will start. Without any effort, it will start. And when the mind is busy, it is not a problem. When the mind is having no business, it is a problem. Therefore, one principle I have been emphasizing again and again: never retire in life. Keep yourself occupied 24/7. Never retire in life. Produce wealth. But Swamiji, we have got sufficient money. We don't require wealth. Why should we work for me? See, friends, retirement is the living death. Such people become problem to themselves, and generously they spread those problems around. See? They want constant attention, recognition. See? About this, I'll tell you an example, how important it is. There is one Gujarati Amma in Bangalore. I used to stay with them for many years. Her story is very like a movie story. Her husband was very successful, and two, three brothers, sisters. He took care of all of them, their education, marriage, and getting them settled in the business, everything. And he was about 52, 54, something like that. That time he developed cancer and he died. So his wife, she was not left with 1 pi, 1 rupee, because in her absence, these brothers went and took signature on the papers and everything took away. So to pay the hospital bills, she has to sell all her jewelry and pay. Can you imagine what she has gone through? Thereafter, she engaged about 5, 6 tailors and told them how to stitch the clothes for the children. And she is to get the clothes stitched for the children and supply them to various outlets. See, never live in life without producing wealth. And then slowly it grew properly, very dedicated, sincere. She has never even lifted a glass in her life. So rich she was. But she didn't become lazy. No. She didn't go and beg from anybody. This is what life is. And thereafter she has a very big shop, one of the top shops in Bangalore, baby shop. And I asked her, I said, Amma, um, you are all the time busy, now relax. She says, Swamiji, I have seen these old ladies, those who don't work, they come together, kitty party, all gossip, all this and that, and I don't want to do it. Now here I invested money, so I have to work for the money, or else I lose it. See? Now she is 70, but so busy, no time for her. See, friends. And because of that, no complaints. Old people are moving complaint boxes. They have to complain about something or the other. If there is nothing, oh, weather is very bad this day. Thank God weather doesn't listen. The only reason is we are not keeping ourselves busy producing wealth. See, I learned from you people only everything. You are all my gurus. Another story I tell you in New Zealand. So I was staying with one family that sister was, working, her husband also working. And the sister's brother came there. So he told his sister that, Didi, I will stay in your house, eat free for 1 week and search for a job. If I don't get job, I will do anything, but I will not eat even one glass of milk in your house free. And he worked, he was searching, he couldn't get a job. Finally, when the 7 days were over, he has taken a job in a garbage collecting company. He used to run, collect the garbage, put it. So his sister said, why you are doing like this? He said, once I become lazy, I'll destroy my life. No work is bad. See, friends, this is important. Otherwise, you see, there are many places, good ashrams, and their Babajis are sitting. Madhya Pradesh hai, and beta, kaisa hai, kya hai, dakshina ne karo. No! Work hard till the last moment. Then your mind will not be a problem. See, it is so important. One of the students asked me this question in Pune, probably. He says, Swamiji, first of all, don't quote my example anywhere, and tell me what sadhana should I do? I said, you have learned for 2-3 years. Still you are asking? No, please tell me what I should do. I said, okay, listen. The day you will not conduct satsang, you will not listen satsang, you will not study something, that day you are not qualified to take food. You have to earn. Nothing free in this world. See, friends, it's so important. And whenever anything comes free, we are destroyed. If you go to Australia, what they have done, all the British criminals have gone there. And first of all, they killed many of them. And thereafter, all the locals, They call them as aboriginals, but they are actual originals. These outside people are aboriginals. So, to those, they started giving free food, free drinks, free smoking, everything free. In one generation, everything destroyed. Because when you get free, who will work? See, my friends, don't hang around on anybody in life. Work hard. See? And although we are doing this thing, yet the mind will have problem. And then take this mala in your hand. So first, purify the speech. See? When we talk, it doesn't influence anybody. But when Mahatmas talk, it influences. What is the reason? Because our words carry no meaning. See? A simple example. Suppose I write on a paper and write there stone, stone, and make a ball out of that paper and send it to Devaki. So will it hurt her? It's only paper ball. So she will open. Oh, Swamiji wants a stone. She puts a stone in that and throws at me. It will hurt because the word is carrying the meaning. Why our words do not influence? Because they don't carry the meaning. Words having no meaning is noise. See, friends, and this is all only in the mind. So we have beautiful house, nice fixtures, good furniture. Then we maintain our body, good food, organic salt, everything organic. And then we do exercise, go running to reach nowhere, come back, do exercise, lift the things and put it down. What for? For maintaining the health of the body, is it not? Now, what have we done? Don't answer. Answer is the same to all of us. What we have done to keep the health of the mind. See, healthy food is required for body. This we understand. Similarly, what is the healthy food for the mind? See, healthy food for the mind is satsang. You may do anything or not do anything. Must not miss satsang every day. You have to listen. And satsang is such a thing. Without our knowledge, change will start happening in us. About this, I'll tell you an example. One lady coming from a very rich family, very cultured family, extremely rich, having about a dozen servants at home. Doesn't have to even lift a glass of water. It comes to her. So rich in India. All the 2, 3 children married and went to their house. So she asked me, Swamiji, um, now I'm free. I'm thinking to do some seva, go to some ashram. So tell me, what should I do? So I laughed. Oh, why are you laughing, Swamiji? I said, you have got a beautiful joke. What joke? You and do seva. In your whole life, you have not lifted a glass of water. You go to the ashram and you will tell Ganpati Bappa, give proper, don't give him, okay? Ganpati, you have only ordered in your life. What kind of seva will you do? See, friends. Oh, Swamiji, you have just destroyed me. I said, thank God. Then what should I do? Be attentive. What I told her, I am telling you. I said, take any text. Lectures are there on the YouTube. Take any text. Listen. While listening, write. Or listen and write. Do the DTP. And then send it to me. I'll polish it again. And then it will be published. And you see what happens. So she started. After few days, when I happened to go to their house, I was so surprised. The servants came to my room and did namaskar and said, Swamiji, what magic you have made on Didi? What happened? Now she doesn't scold us. She doesn't shout at us. She's so cool. Earlier she was a Rakshasi all the time. She didn't know this. People around her started knowing. A magnet doesn't know it is a magnet. The iron pieces around, they know it's a magnet. See? And one day something happened and she became little disturbed and became little angry. Her mother-in-law, you know what she said? You are not writing Swamiji's book these days. She immediately changed. Now what was happening? He's not writing a book. That is a secondary thing. That she was oriented in art of thinking. You take any of our books published, there is a list of people there. We call it happy team. And all these people, they are sincerely listening, writing. They become involved in that. Then there's some doubt come, they get the answer. Slowly, change start happening without our knowledge. See? Therefore, like we take care of the health of the body, we have to take care of the health of the mind. And healthy body with the healthy food. So healthy mind with the healthy food. So mind's food is Satsang. Whether you take Bhagavad Mahapuran, you take Valmiki Ramayana, you take Bhagavan Shankaracharya's writings, everywhere, this is the conclusion. The highest spiritual practice is Satsang. See? Like, when we take food, we require everything. Nice dining table and nice your tablecloth and good crockery and different type of spoon for salt and different food. Different, only spoon everywhere. Everything is required. But the food is sandwich. Eh? What is important is not the crockery, the food. You may have only a paper or a leaf, and on that leaf you have got Srikhanda. Ha, maja hai na? Or you have got nice, a golden plate and only useless food. No. In the same manner, all other things are necessary, no doubt about it. But the food is satsang. Okay. And today we are so lucky that it is available on YouTube free. There are many people who write us and tell us, I have never known millions of them. When I was in London, my friends, he says, Swamiji, I am having not too many people known, but I want to have satsanga done. I said, okay, I'll come. He said, but if there are only 5, 6 people, I said, don't worry, I can talk to camera. What about this? I can talk, no problem. And then first day, There are only 5, 6, 10 people. And as usual, I immediately upload it on the YouTube. An address is given where the talk was given. Next day, 50, 60 people came because they all have seen, Are, he is here only. See, friends, Satsanga is such a powerful spiritual practice. All wrong notions are erased without creating new notions. We are all leading notional life. Notions are, I am good, I am nice, others are bad. No, the world is too horrible. All these wrong notions to be removed by right understanding. See? Therefore, to control the mind first, to begin with, yes, we have got many supports. Tabla, peti, singing, bhajan, kirtan, clapping, everything. Then we go to the second stage. Take the mala in the hand and synchronize the fingers, the speech, and the mind. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Even if the mala is not in the hand, it starts moving. Default. And it should not be finished. No, only this. And you find out how much time you have got. Suppose you have got 10 minutes. Okay. Now, in that 10 minutes, you did not have 1 hour, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. In that 5 minutes, you are committed 100%. But I don't have time, then die. Lazy. You know what happens? We have not recognized the value of human life. We are here only to express divinity that is dormant in us. Mic has no purpose. The one who is holding the mic, he has the purpose. Either discourse or disco. In both the cases, which mic will be between you and me? That mic which is a fit one. Which doesn't create its own sound. Doesn't add anything from its side. That mic. In the same manner, we have no purpose in our life. Therefore, our Mahamantra, life is a time pass. Don't become serious in life. See? Purpose he has. The manufacturer created a mic, not for the mic, for someone else. In the same manner, God created us. We are also mic. Maya ka karya mic. See? We are created not for ourselves, but for someone else. See? How important. And we can be useful to someone else when we are a source of inspiration, motivation, love, understanding, wisdom. See? And for that, satsanga is the only way. See, friends. And by satsanga, all wrong notions will be removed without adding new notions. In other words, we will learn the art of emptying. Empty yourself. Empty yourself. Try this. I know you will not try, but I try. Really. In one of your rooms, remove everything from the room. Only maybe chair or a asan and sit there. And see what happens. Everything in this room has its own personality. It has its own impact on our mind. Empty. As much external things empty, so much internal will become empty. And what is internal? Constantly, I want this, I want that. Arey Ram Ram, enough, enough, enough. Keep cool. See, Paramatma, Bhagavan manifests in emptiness. Like all of us, wherever we go, we pack our suitcase. Any suitcase you take in the whole world, it will be always short of space. Any suitcase. So, what we do? There is no space. How do we create the space? By removing the contents. We cannot add space. Space is already there. Because of unwanted garbage, it is covered. In the same manner, divine we are already, but the divinity is contaminated by desire, anger, greed, frustration, jealousy, laziness, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, vada, matsarya. By all these negativities, our mind is packed. When we remove that, like the space is not created in a suitcase, in the same manner, Bhagwan is not coming from outside. He is suffocating inside. Let him express. In Ramcharitmanas, you must have heard how Bhagwan Rama is born. Bhaye pragata krupala deena dayala. Bhagwan manifest. Where he is not. Problem is, we tell him, shut up, keep quiet. See, friends, when we will be thus, slowly and steadily, focusing our attention on the quality of our mind, then we will be minimum extrovert and maximum introvert. Presently, our life is dog world. Make it God world. See? And then you will discover new techniques. Your vision will change. And in the change in the vision and new techniques, you will inaugurate a new life. See? Otherwise, how are you? Jinda hai. Then maro. Jinda hai. Lead every moment cheerfully, happily. Many people, you ask them, old people particularly, how are you? Never ask old man about their health. They will make you unhealthy. See? All the time focus on body, body, body. Come out of it. Enough of it. And this can happen only if keep occupied, keep busy. So this way, when you are chanting the Lord's name, first technique I told you, then slowly the mantra becomes mature and mind becomes what you call ripened. Then the mantra goes deep in the mind. So nobody will know. You are simply sitting, but inside Lord's name is going on. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Then worldly thoughts will not erupt in the mind. Mind can entertain only one theme at a time. Be committed. Now, to the extent our involvement in the external world is reduced. To that extent, we will be at peace with ourselves. See, Bhagavan says, नास्ति बुद्धि अयुक्तस्य न चायुक्तस्य भावना न चा भावयत शांति ही अशांतस्य कुतः सुखम. So how do we know we are leading the spiritual path? Only by one symptom. Are we at peace with ourselves? If we are at peace with ourselves, we will not talk to ourselves. If we are disturbed, we'll talk to ourselves. I don't so much I don't. Ram, Ram. Stop that. Constantly. Inside there is a poultry farm. Sometimes go to a poultry farm and all the birds are quiet. Enter and make little noise. Cock, 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 cock. The whole poultry farm becomes like that. Our head is constantly going. And then the anger comes on whichever is nearest freely available. See, friends. Therefore, if we are spiritually progressing, first symptom, we are at peace with ourselves. If we are at peace with ourselves, we will be at peace with everybody in this world. And you know, such funny thing, those who are disturbed, they get more disturbed when they see a quiet person. See? God created this world for fun. He has not created it out of seriousness. So what he does, he brings the opposite poles together, husband and wife. They say marriages are fixed in the heaven, so also the thunder is also in the heaven. So what God does, wife and husband. The husband is very methodical, very systematic, perfectionist. And wife is happy-go-lucky. Doesn't worry about anything. See? And for every small little thing, husband is angry. And she is okay, never mind. In Assam, I went to some Bengali family. In their house, I was staying for 2-3 days. And then the husband told me, Swamiji, my wife, I don't know how to tell her. She throws the things, everything here and there. See? She does the combing of the hair and without removing the hair, it is kept generally on the table. And everywhere there is one here, one there, one there. See, you are showing me. I took one, I was cleaning. He said, no, you don't clean. You told me to clean. No, not that. You tell her she should not do like this thing. I said, okay, because I have to take food, I have to listen to everybody. Therefore, I am a follower. So I said, Amma, there is a case filed against you, FIR. And she was very comfortable, nice round figure, and the sari and something going on, and mouth full of pan. Swamiji, what is there? I said, this is the complaint against you that you do like this thing, don't do like this thing. He said, oh. Now she has to talk. So she sacrificed her pan. From where she was standing, the window is there, from there. 5-10% fell inside. Then what she said, Swamiji, don't worry. He is like that. I'm not worried. He is like that. You know why he's saying like this thing? He is bald. He has no hair. Therefore, whenever he sees my hair, he is jealous. See how cheerful. And he becomes more and more angry. And she is happy to go. It's okay. Friends, do not justify you are miserable. Don't try to prove anything to anybody. We should be the dispenser of happiness every moment in our life. And that can happen, whatever we told you earlier. Mind your mind. That we never do. We mind somebody else's life. See, slowly, you will change yourself so much. Thereafter, real life begins. Now we are just mules carrying the burden, this, that. See? In our religion, there is something called as ashrama, brahmacharya ashram, grahastha ashram, then vanaprastha ashram, and sannyasa ashram. When your children are married, keep them away, you remain away, and there your real life starts. Move around the world, go to holy places. But we get, how could we know? No, this is my seventh granddaughter. Or Ram, Ram, Ram. How long are you going to do that? Fulfill your life. Whatever you have to do, you have done already. Now. Enough. See, focus attention on your spiritual evolution. See, and that is only one thing. You are at peace. No more memories. Old, I was there, this happened. Who asked you? Our Mahamantra play every day in your house a dozen times. Every mantra will tell you at the right time, the right thing will click. See? Suppose something goes wrong, jo tari raha hai, so mari rahe. God's will, okay. Relax. We will stop reacting in life. See? Therefore, friends, Satsanga is the only thing which can change our life. All other things are okay, they are not unwanted, but the ultimate is Satsanga. Therefore, take any text you like, Gita, Upanishad, whatever you like. Listen in the morning, then whole day you go through. Again, before sleep, listen. One person from USA came to meet me in Mumbai. He came and did Namaskar, Namaskar. Swamiji, you are great. I said, thank you very much. You don't ask how I am great. I said, no, I don't want to know. I finish my whole day job. I get tired, exhausted. I come home. I take my supper and start your MP3. And I don't know when I sleep. I thought people listen to me to awaken. But he was listening me to go to sleep. Do satsanga. There is no option. Then only the thinking process will be corrected. Give it a try and be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.